Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, or we get into our Fearless Beer review, we get into the music. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm already fucking this up. This is Asinine Radio, the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our Fearless Beer review, we get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, your record store, Desert Grooves Records, huge shout out. And then we wrap it up with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, you smash that subscribe button, dude. That's what the kids say. And that's all I have for the boring intro. So let's get into Fearless Beer Review. What do you got? Go.
I got pizza port.
Oh, you got pizza port.
Chronic ale.
Oh, you should have told me. I would have got one of those too.
Amber ale. See?
Could have got one of those too.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but you didn't.
But I didn't. Good. Good. What's the ABV on that?
Oh, dude. I don't know, dude. 4.9.
Okay. A little weak bitch. A little WB.
Bitch, sure.
So I've had this beer. I do drink this beer a lot. There's just nothing new that I haven't had at the liquor store or the grocery store. So I just went with a good solid beer, and it's Sierra Nevada's hazy little thing IPA, 6.7 ABV. This is always a good time. So it's a bit taller can, 19-ounce can, because I'm not a pussy. It
is kind of funny because I don't get beer that often because I honestly don't go out very often. Like, I just don't drive very often. Maybe once a week I'll drive. Otherwise, I'm riding a motorcycle. So I don't go out that often except to the bowling alley, which is on the way home, which I bowl. But they don't sell beer there. Like, you, on the other hand, you go out like every fucking weekend at least one time. You go out at least once or twice a week. And a lot of times you go to breweries. So it always just like amazes me that you don't bring home beer.
The last time I went to a brewery, which was Brewery X, that was, I don't know, 5 months ago.
But you're always out, just going out to eat somewhere. You just had some fucking fried fish for breakfast the other fucking day.
That was
just stopped by Mr. K's on the way home.
That was at a Korean restaurant. It was a tofu house. That's where we were at. And that was one of the little appetizers before we got our food.
So, like, when I do go out, like, if I have to take the kids to some birthday party far away, I'm like, okay, I'm out. I'm just going to fucking do everything I need to do right now. And then I will stop by and get some beer, usually 2 or 3 or 4 of them. That way I can have them for the next 2 or 3 or 4 weeks. But I honestly just don't drive very far, and certainly not very often. But it always amazes me that you do go out all the time. You don't just stop by. Okay, we're going to keep playing this game.
I don't go out that often. I really don't.
Going out to eat counts as going out.
No, it doesn't. Going out means like going out and hanging out with somebody else.
Do you go by yourself to these places to eat?
Well, Tammy doesn't count. Just she doesn't count. I mean,
that's
like,
pretty fucking. What she counts as like 3/5 or something like that. That's pretty fucked up.
3/5. Yeah, that's a good fraction. Anyway.
I got the historical reference on that one. That's okay.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, was there a reference? I didn't.
It was. That's what they counted African Americans. That's 3/5 of a person.
Was that really a thing?
That was really a thing.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry.
Never go out. Never knows.
Never knows. You ready to tink and drink?
Tink and drink, girl. Enchantress.
Piggy's out.
Decent tink.
I got a nice big gulp of that. That was tasty. So, what do you say about your Amber Ale Chronic from Pizza Port? What would you rate it? Based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. What do you got? Go.
I don't drink a lot of amber ales very often.
Just like I don't go out very often.
I mean, everything I say is truthful. Like it's truth. You have this thing that gets you don't want people to know that you do go out like 2-3 times a week. You pretend that you just don't. Whatever. That's Zony. That's fine. I don't drink this very often. It's just because I don't like a lot of like the syrupy, the residual sugars that it leaves behind. It's not like my favorite thing in the world. This is fine. This is about what I always expect this to be. This is one of my least favorite Pizza Port beers, like their flagship ones. I feel like this is a flagship for them.
Yeah, I would say so.
I feel like it's a lot to do with like the chronic part of the chronic ale. It's pretty dang, bro. That's dope, dude. So it's just like, whatever. I probably would never order this, even if it was on tap. And between this and like an Ultra, I'd probably just order the Ultra. I'm not a huge fan of this, but it is good. For what it accomplishes, what it wants to do. It's if you like ambers, then you'll love this, because that's what this fucking tastes like. Is bare bones, basic. But I don't know. 1.6. I give it 1.6 out of 3.
Okay, that's fine. That is fine. So my Sierra Nevada Hazy Little Thing IPA. I like I said, I really like this beer. I think it's solid. It's super flavorful. Doesn't really have too much of a bite. Goes down really smooth. It's tasty. It's really honestly my go-to beer every week. Like on the weekends, like this is what I start out with, like on a Friday night or a Saturday night. This is the first beer I have. I give it a 2.75 out of 3. It's consistently good. And I've had it on tap. I've had it in bottles. I've never had it in bottles. I've had it in cans, obviously. 6 packs, tall cans. It's all good. It's all gold.
It's all good, baby. It's like pizza.
Yep. So there you go. Did Raul leave anything for the Chronic?
Of course. Ale? Of course. Okay. Pizza Port. SoCal stuff. Raul. 2014, this one. July 22nd.
It's an old bitch.
That's an old bitch. He gave it a 2.88 out of 5.
Okay.
He says, whoa, now. Naming a beer Chronic around here is like naming a beer in Texas. Troy Aikman. So fucking true. Everybody fucking does it. So annoying. And let me tell you, my peeps, this beer is not Chronic. Hell, this dang sucker isn't even Bubble Kush. It's more like Egyptian tumbleweed. It's not sticky. It's not bubonic. Just no good, my children. No good at all.
Oh, he's something else, man.
Dude, the fucking pot naming for beers is just like, it got out of hand so fucking fast.
It really did. Thanks to like Dr. Dre, honestly. So, yeah, my Hazy Little Thing. Raul didn't leave any review. I'm looking right now. Nothing.
What a chump. What is he doing with his life now?
I haven't read a review for any of my beers in a long time from him. Any Raul reviews. That's weird because this is like a pretty local beer, California beer, and we know he's Orange County, LA.
And it's popular.
So, and it's very popular. They sell it everywhere. Not everywhere, but they sell it at a lot of places. Forgot you don't like you take everything I say literally, so
correct.
Yeah, so not everywhere. Anyway,
you say very matter of fact things. I never go out. You could say I don't go out drinking and partying very often. That would be a more accurate description of that.
It would.
When you say very definite matter of fact, I never go out, then it's like, well, that's not entirely accurate, actually.
It's true, but it's just easier to say I never go out rather than
it's easier to lie. Is what you're saying?
I'm not lying. It's just
what you're saying.
No, I'm not. I was hoping you would pick up on what I'm trying to say, but not take it literally. But clearly, that's difficult for some people.
No, you like to. Lie is an aggressive word too. You like to
bend
mislead. You like to omit. You like to bend. Yeah.
Okay.
Like your motorcycle when I was there when it got delivered, and then you had told Tammy X price when the price was actually Y, and you're like, well, I just got numbers mixed up or something, and I was like, well, okay. All right.
Well, it's because my mom paid. She paid for a little bit of it. That's why.
Which you also failed to tell Tammy that one. You omitted that
because it doesn't matter. It's an irrelevant.
If it doesn't matter, then why not just
detail? Because then I have to go into a full explanation when I could just tell her. Yeah,
but you know what's going to happen eventually anyway.
No, it doesn't because it doesn't even matter.
But when she finds out, then she's going to wonder why A, you didn't tell her, and then B, what the explanation is.
My favorite omission of the truth was when we did Romeo and Juliet on the pod who did the soundtrack for that movie.
Oh yeah,
And
see?
and I finally told you that I had never seen that movie prior to that week.
You've been lying for years, and that's just bizarre because like I know I've watched it at like a Lynn's house, and like we've watched it before, and you just must not have never been there,
No, I've never seen that movie prior.
or like strategically made sure that you had to work that day or something.
just to avoid it. And I will probably never watch it again.
That's okay.
So, just saying. All right, so let's get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to. Your record store, Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out. So what do you got? Go.
I don't have anything.
You got nothings.
I got nothing.
What have you been doing?
Doc McNuffins over here.
What the fuck have you been doing?
Yeah, I don't have a huge backlog. I have a couple things that I'm going to be taking home, some upgrades, some blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. I listen to a lot of stuff at work now that interests me. And then if I like it, then I'll take it home for a second listening. But there hasn't been a whole lot of that recently.
Okay.
I have too much good stuff. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I agree. My backlog, after these two records, my backlog is done again. But I got these this week, so I did listen to them. So no backlog left. So what we have here first is a new EP that just came out from Primus, A Handful of Nugs. Love the name of this EP. I think it's one of the best names they have for any of their albums, EPs. A Handful of Nugs. 4 songs. There's one cover song on here, Holy Diver. And it's cool, man. Finally got, because I've always wanted that 7-inch of Little Lord Fentanyl, but it is on this EP, so why do I need the 7-inch now? And then the old Grizz opens up the album, and then the live version of Duchess is the fourth and last song. It's gold vinyl. Look, fits perfectly with the cover. And I just like this whole aesthetic and the look and the videos, and I think it's so cool. I think it's just so fucking rad.
They love the yellow.
I like kind of like just the old kind of like old timey look to Western feel to it. I'm gonna take this one out because I do want to show the 7-inch on this one. But yeah.
So it's 4 songs, right? One is not new. One is a cover. One is a live thing.
Yes.
So basically, you get like one new song.
One new song.
But I think we talked about it on the pod. I think we maybe that was just me or something. I had read somewhere where he just robbed himself from a different song.
You thought that.
It sounds similar. I think Skip.
You
also
thought that. No, I don't think Skip agreed. You
I
thought
don't think
that.
You remember it either
but
way.
you couldn't find any proof of it. But
except
anyway.
listening to the song with my earballs.
Your earballs. It's cloth ears of yours.
My cloth ears.
So last thing here that I have, super stoked on it. It is AFI's December Underground, their 7th record from 2006. This is the 20th anniversary special edition version of it. So it's the full album plus a 7-inch of one of the B-sides and then a demo song that has only ever been heard or released on this 7-inch. So nobody had ever heard this demo before, and it certainly sounds like a demo. Like it's it's not fully mixed and mastered, but it's still really cool because I'm a pretty big AFI head, and I've never heard the song, and nobody's heard the song, which is really cool. It's really neat. So it's an alternate cover. It's in black instead. It's black and gray rather than white and black. So the color scheme is cool. It's different. And when I opened it, I'm like, where the fuck is the 7-inch? So it's a gatefold and all. And I was like, where's the 7-inch? I was like, did they forget to pack it or whatever? And then I'm looking it up. I'm looking through the gatefold, and this is the gatefold right here. So do you see the gatefold?
Yeah.
The 7-inch is in there. Can you see where it is, possibly?
He's on, I guess, your right-hand side in between the trees?
It is. It's in the trees. So so the 7-inch is right here. Take it out, and it's a picture of the trees. So it blends perfectly.
Oh,
it took me a good 30 seconds to realize that the 7-inch was hidden inside there. So,
I like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. And so I really like that. It's a neat idea, and it's a black and white variant. The main album is. It's pretty neat, right?
I'm looking at pictures of it too right now. Yeah, that's fucking rad. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's a black and white variant for the main album, and then the 7-inch is just solid white, which I love. I always like the
black
solid
and white
whites.
swirl.
I guess it's a swirl. Hold on, let me take it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, I think they call it like white opaque with black or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
but see, like one side's more white than the other. So
That's nice.
yeah, it's really nice. Now this is not the 45 version. So Interscope Records has its own like vinyl club, and you have to pay and you have to sign up and pay for this vinyl club. And one of their releases for the month was this AFI record cut at 45s, double LP, no 7 inches or anything like that. But it's like really fucking expensive, and so I obviously didn't go that route. I went the AFI web store route, and it's this one because I think this is the best version because there's 3 different versions. There's one without a 7 inch that's just normal 33, just white cover, black variant, and then there's this one that I have, and then there's the Interscope one, the double LP 45. So, but I think I got the best one.
But still no rabbits, huh?
No, no rabbits
they
or
just
roadkill.
Can't fucking put that song on there, can they?
They cannot do it. But because I'm so cool, I do have a bootleg of this that I got years ago. I have a bootleg, and on that bootleg is Rabbits or Roadkill as a bonus track, as well as Head Like a Hole, the 9 Inch Nails cover. So I'm going to keep the bootleg, even though it sounds like shit. I'm going to keep the bootleg just for those 2 songs, as stupid and silly as it is. Plus, I'm not going to get anything significant money-wise, for trying to sell a bootleg when this is so readily available now. Yeah. What's the point?
It looks like the Interscope one is only I think people bought it thinking they're gonna flip it because it's only going for like $45 on Discogs.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Which
that's
is probably it tells me that everyone was buying it because they thought it was gonna sell out and thought it was gonna go for a bunch of money, and now they're stuck with it.
I don't think Interscope said how many of those they actually pressed either. So they probably overpressed it. But I've also heard people say that on the forums that the 45 version doesn't really sound any better than the black version, than this version that I have. They've done a side by side, and the 45 really doesn't sound that much better, if any better at all. So there you go.
There you go. I'll tell you. Good pickup.
Yeah, no, great pickup. Totally stoked. So now I have an official version of every single AFI album now. That's fucking rad. I have quite a few OGs. I have quite a few OGs too. I'm so excited about that.
That's something.
Fucking love that shit.
Sure.
I don't know why you're so fussy. I just don't get it.
A lot of those you should have OGs of. A lot of those you should have on vinyl for sure, 100%. Half of those you don't need on vinyl. A handful of those you shouldn't have on vinyl.
Okay. I mean, that's wrong. Absolutely wrong. But okay.
I don't make the rules, bub. You know that.
I know you don't. Okay, then we good? No real music. I don't think any new music has come out this week that I feel is worth talking about, right? Can you think of anything? Yeah. No. Nothing I really care too much about.
What I listened to or grabbed me. No, that's it, really.
Yeah, that's it. So, I don't know. Thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. Dude, that's what the kids say. And that's it. That's all.